Alright, what's up guys? So right now we're looking at how the market's going to open tomorrow. Probably going to spend around 10 minutes on this and then call it a day. So once I get confirmation that I'm up, then I will begin. Alright, here we are. So looking at the Dow right now is up 0.7%. From
Here we are.
Gonna start up 0.7%, which is pretty
Looking
good.
at the Dow right now is up
0.7 SP500 from
Here we are.
Start up 0.7. So that'd be pretty good. The Nasdaq actually looking up over 1% right now, which compares to the previous 15 minutes ago at around 0.95. So that's pretty good. And then the Russell 2000 making the most significant recent gains, going from that 1.53 15 minutes ago to a 1.7 now, so that's pretty good overall. Looking at the other countries, looking at the DAX is up about right in between the Dow and the SP500, which is pretty good. CAC is actually down, so that's interesting. And then Britons are down too. Interesting. But nonetheless, all of the major indices for the US are up right now. Let's dive into the S&P 500 real quick, see what exactly is happening over here. Alright, so we've got a fair amount of ups and downs, especially right here over at 815 a while ago. But now we're coming back, so that's looking pretty strong. This is where it closed last is where it is now, so that's honestly pretty promising. And if you look at the Dow futures, the Dow actually whipsawed down right at the end of last session, but if you look at the futures now, it's pretty good, pretty solid, going up. Especially considering this major downturn that we had right here. Looking at it for the day, it's been steadily rising. So it opened here, and that was honestly up a little bit because it closed a little bit more below 30 than it is now, but significantly higher right on there. So that's pretty good. Looking to open above that significant 31,000 mark. All right, let's check out the Nasdaq. Where is it? Right here. So this is not the futures for the Nasdaq, but this is the Nasdaq. It'll load. Alright, so here we go. So this is how it closed. It still managed to close positive yesterday, which was pretty impressive, all things considered. But I would say that it's got the possibility to really run it up tomorrow. And if you look at the way it finished yesterday, not yesterday, on Friday, it's pretty strong. Let's check out the dollar, because the dollar has been a major concern lately. And just looking at how inflation could play a major role in the future of the stock market. If inflation gets too bad, then we'll be dealing with some serious issues. So you look at the dollar, the strength in the dollar has been pretty good. It's honestly dipped a little bit the past day, but 5 hours, yeah, it's pretty steady. If you watch it and it's significantly changing, like here's that like, that's actually kind of significant. It's at 94, and now it's at 90 relative. So that is a little something to watch. But on the week, we had, that actually is pretty much turmoil. You don't usually see that much. Usually it's pretty steady over times. It just happens to be that it's decreased a fair amount right there. Like here was a big run up on the value of it, the relative strength. And then let's look at the VIX, the S&P 500, the volatility index for that, because it's been very interesting to watch when you see, I can't see it right now, but if you look back to right as the pandemic was happening. The volatility really didn't hit in until early March. So there was a little bit of a delay. It was just a major sell-off, but the volatility didn't really hit as much until March. So you look at, it ran up around to 53 on January 1st of this. Whoa, my bad. I was looking at the monthly index. That's my bad. So this is what happened in 2020, and then looking forward to 2022. So you kind of see that it peaked mostly in March. Here's March, and then it dropped off steeply. Now, if we look at the past couple days, 1 hour intervals, you see that it really did spike up to 30. But when you compare that to the average for the month of March at 53, it's very insignificant. All right, let's go back to all the futures again, see what's up. So essentially not much has changed. Small cap looks like it came down a little bit. NASDAQ barely holding on to that 1%. The SP500 almost at 0.8, and then the Dow is up 2/3, my bad. You've still got that VIX. Now the VIX is down 4%, 4.13%, 4.2%. That's pretty significant. Again, small cap looking to gain on that 1.6% run up, especially compared to the previous run up that I had around 15 minutes ago. If you look at this Yahoo report, it's saying that these are the delayed quotes. That's why I have them up, because it's interesting to see what it was around 15 minutes ago. Let me refresh this real quick. All right, yeah, it's saying the Russell was at 1.51 15 minutes ago. So now we're looking at pretty solid 1.57. That's a 1.59. That's a fair increase. All right, the VIX has significantly dropped since. It's just going all over the place. It's very interesting. I would not be surprised to see this go positive again before the week is out, just given all the volatility that there has been. DAX again positive, CAC 40 negative. Looking down, the biggest loser is the Bank Nifty. I think that is interesting. That's a 5% loss. It's essentially as big as the Dow. That'd be like if the Dow were down 1,500. That would be absurd. So, yeah, there could be a reckoning coming, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, because it seems to be holding pretty steady. Actually, the NASDAQ, well, as I say that, the NASDAQ loses its 1% gain, drops it to 0.96, but again, if you look at the NASDAQ's come down a bit in the past 15 minutes. SP500 also down a bit in the past 15. That's interesting. Let's check in on this as it falls to 0.9. Now it's at 0.95. So this is the 1 minute for the past little hour or so, and yeah, it reached this height and it's coming back down. But as you see, it was down here, and now it's significantly gone up again. It's up 123.75, 124. So it's around 1%. I mean, all said and done, at the end of the day, it'll probably be 1% for the open tomorrow. But I would not be surprised to see that turn negative really fast, especially given how quickly it turned negative. Here, yeah, I mean, you have this huge run up and then just to drop it off. So it made a recovery again, but it could repeat this exact drop again. Right here, you see similar run up here, and then just this drop. So I would not be surprised if this drop goes here, and then you get that third drop coming into the end of the week to start it off, or even a day after on Tuesday or Wednesday. So, well, guys, thanks for watching. That's just a quick little analysis of what we can expect going forward tomorrow, and I hope you enjoyed. If you want, subscribe for a little more content, but all in all, have a good week.